This is Team Island now coming out, so that's that Adam Kinsella, isn't it? So, as well as it is, I suppose. Yeah. I'll turn it back on. Okay, so making his way to the cage, Adam Kinsella from Team Island.
Yeah, Akim Kinsella, Team Ireland. So Akim's got, he's 19 years old, he's got a loss on his record, he's 0-1. However, his loss is to a very experienced Jake and Gal, and it was at the Irish National Championships. So the loss on his record is not necessarily a loss when you're fighting high-level guys. Now, the guy he's fighting right here today is one of the most experienced guys in this category, if not the most experienced guy in this category. Ellis Clement is a very, very experienced guy, bringing 9 fights into the cage.
The Welsh Nightmare, as he's known.
The Welsh Nightmare.
And now currently standing in cage 1. In the blue corner representing Ireland, Akim Kinsella. And his opponent making his way to the cage in the red corner representing Wales, Ellis Clement.
And there he is, the Welsh Nightmare, Ellis Clement, making his way to the cage.
The Welsh Nightmare, 20 years old versus 19 years old. Youth in the cage. Yeah, 7-2 record. Ellis, very well-rounded. Backed up by the Drake guys there. Obviously, we know the level of jiu-jitsu that anyone from Drake's going to be bringing. I'm saying that right. Drake, right? That's right.
Drake. I think. Well, you may be right. I think it's Drake.
I doubt I'm right. You're the Welshman, right?
I'm the Welshman.
You override in authority here.
I'm going Drake.
Drake.
But Ellis, although obviously he's got that high level of grappling, he does end up in a few wars here and there. So let's not rule that out for this fight.
Definitely. Team Wales versus Team Ireland then. So obviously I don't need to say who's in the red and the blue corner. We know that Ellis is Welsh, so he's the one wearing all the Welsh gear. And we know that Akim is Irish, so he's wearing all the Irish kit.
What I will say is Ellis, he always wants to put himself in the way of a test, you know, he's that type of person.
What I like is he's got that really, like, stays in the pocket, hands nice and high, peekaboo sort of style, nice body shot. He's imposing himself really early on as well. So, with Akim being the longer guy, lovely shot, lovely takedown defense.
How much harder is it for Akim to take Ellis down with Ellis being that much shorter than him? Does that play a factor?
He's got to set it up, or he's got to go for singles. Like a single would be really nice for him because he can reach for it. He's got to struggle with reaching for the double. He's got to change his level and get underneath. So I'd build my whole game of plan around catching singles, little trips, that sort of thing. However, with him being the longer guy, if he's going to be on the outside like he was, he needs to be stick and move, stick and move, stick and move, because someone like Ellis is going to come at you, and if he does, he's going to put you on the fence like he was here. But I think Ellis is experiencing this case of tall guys are difficult to take down. They can get their legs really wide apart and have really strong hips, so they are really difficult to take down, and Ellis is experiencing that here. Akim doing a great job, utilised that whizzer really well. He could fight the wrist a bit more on that hand. Yeah, use his left hand to fight the wrist, open those hips as wide as you can. Nice work there off the cage. And Ellis gets the takedown. Straight to side control, or as he puts himself in half guard. Okay, so Akim's corner saying for him to pull guard. Maybe he's got a really active guard.
Obviously,
so
he's got
as an option.
The longer limbs.
Nice stand up. Immediately Ellis pressuring him. Lovely work. Nice right hand. Good shot on the double. Akim needs to turn his hips to his right and open his legs as wide as he can. Let go of the head and get the left overhook. If you can push that head to the inside, this is better, really nice. Open those legs as wide as you can now. So Akim's corner is saying not much has happened in this round. Get off the fence and let your hands go, you could win the round.
Yeah, that's true. There's not really been much come from the wrestling exchange. Obviously, he's putting the pressure on him, but it's not mounting to much right now.
I think we're one takedown from 3 or 4 attempts.
But Ellis is stuck to him like glue. He can't seem to break the space.
No, it's a great game plan by Ellis, close the distance. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ellis' striking looked really nice as well. When he was inside, he throws that really nice like looping left over the top, and he's not connected with it, but it is really nice. However, when you're a tall, big, long guy, and someone's got underhooks on you, it can be really difficult to get your underhooks back. You've got a lot of arm to get into a little bit of space. So I think Akim's he's using the whizzer well. I'd like to see his spare hand really pushing Ellis's face away to make some distance. Because at the moment he's hanging on that other arm, grabbing the wrist, we put like a cradle inside on the bicep. I'd like to see him really stuffing that face away and circling off the fence.
Yeah, good mate. You all good? Yeah, yesterday as well.
No, I'm only here today.
Right, I'll be like, good to catch you in a bit.
Okay, round 2. Ellis straight back out to the centre. This is much nicer now. Akim's letting that jab go. He's got to watch for the tip. Nice knee up the middle as well. Go for the guillotine.
Oh,
he's opting for the guillotine. That's hot. That's going to be tight. That is tight.
That
if
is
he can
tight.
go high arm with the elbow over the back. Ellis done really well there, but
He's really under his neck there.
Really tight. If he can go high arm, if Akim can get his hands together and flop the elbow over the back, get that high elbow guillotine. This one, Ellis has done well again there.
Ellis is used to adversity in
snapped him
most of
down.
his fights, so he's no stranger to this.
That's tight. Great work from Ellis.
But well, he did well
And he
to
gets
stay in this
down.
fight. Then
He
amazing.
really did. Akim was just making the mistake of not putting that elbow over the back, so Ellis was able to feed an underhook back inside, and it saved him. Well, that and grit and tenacity, and then to get the takedown straight off it as well. Solid work.
Is that experience playing in a bit there, isn't it, Wes?
That's exactly it, mate. Yeah. So now he needs to get that left underhook back in, Akim. Get the left underhook in, turn your hips the other way. Here we go.
This is very much what we've seen a lot of in the first round.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, so Akim's given Ellis a lot more to think about this round. He was hitting him with some lovely jabs and then committed to a guillotine out in the open. So now the 100%, that 100% sweep off the fence. That lovely single leg high crotch. Nice. So if Akim can switch his hips, he'll come out on top. He can come up on top here, and he has. But he's got to watch the single leg off of this.
1 minute
Nice
left.
work. So Akim's corner were asking for a snap front headlock. Unfortunately, Akim opted to put his back on the fence. Back to that 100% sweep position. That high crotch is there if Ellis can step around the leg. Good work from Akim. Now this is where being long really helps. Oh, he jumped to the triangle. Oh, he's jumped to the triangle. He's got to make an angle though.
15
he has
seconds
to make
left.
an angle. That armbar's there, straight armbar's there for him. Going for the triangle. He's not going to get this in 10 seconds, I doubt.
Ellis is tough. I
Good
don't
shot.
think he's going to...
Take the round, though.
Wow.
Great jump into the triangle like that there. That's fantastic.
He showed some real potential risks for Ellis now going into round 3, so I think that's going to change things up for him, you know?
Well, 100%. I mean, on the outside, he was landing that jab really nicely, which made Ellis then commit to the takedown, which he didn't get. Ellis looked fantastic when he caught that single leg high crotch and he took Akim down, but Akim was straight back to his feet. And then when he was on the ground, he was threatened with guillotines from standing, jumping triangles.
It's all to play for now, round 3.
So here we go. Let's see what's changed, if anything, in this next round.
Round 3.
Straight
Here
to
we
the
go.
centre. So nice jab again from Akim. Switched his stance now. Put himself back to that fence now, though. Ellis are walking onto that now. There we go. Akim needs to get off that fence. He wants to start using lovely work. Oh, that guillotine.
He's there again.
That's in this time. That's really in. The arms the other way round. Oh, no. He's not going to get it from there. His corner asks him to stay on the front headlock, which is nice. We can see lovely takedown.
Is there anything on there, Wes, would you say?
No, he's not. Even if he can get his hand underneath, he wouldn't get that high elbow. He needs to really get the arm back in front of the head, get onto his right hip. There we go. That's perfect. Now, Ellis is either going to come up into mount or go round. Nice work. Good use of his guard. Going into a sort of mission control position. You can get that go-go plata as an option from here. He's going to go omoplata. That's shut down. That's there. The omoplata is an option. Come back the other way. Nice work from Ellis. Really good. So Akim's got the Kimura sweep option from here. He might not get... Now that Kimura's the option from here. He can get a sweep. He can get his hips out from underneath him and turn and rotate as Ellis gets hands together. That Kimura could be in. Now you get the sweep from there. Come on top. Great work from both.
There's so much going on.
Lovely
on
work
ground
from both. Straight back to that high guard mission control position again. So Ellis is doing everything right. He's got to watch his left hand position here, because that left hand's what's going to get him into trouble. Akim's been really active off his back. So even though he got taken down, I think he's probably going to be winning the ground exchanges up until this point.
Do you think Ellis really needs to be a little bit more active?
I think now we need to have Akim active. Akim needs to go back to throwing up submissions or get up. What he was doing a minute ago was absolutely fantastic, but this position here, he's being controlled. Although Ellis isn't actually doing anything, Ellis has only got to have 20 seconds of throwing punches. He's been in a dominant position most of the round. Armbar attempt, armbar attempt. Here is the armbar attempt. Ellis has got that stacked up nice and tight there, so I don't think it'll come to much. But it's a good way to finish the round. You're on your back, but you're the one trying. You're on the back, but you're the one trying something at the end of the round. It's a great way to finish the round.
Another tough one. How are you weighing that one up, Wes?
I mean, I think there's an argument for there'd be an argument, I think, for Akim taking the last 2 rounds. But I mean, that last round there is a tricky one. Ellis was dominant for a lot of it, but didn't really do much work. It's a tough one, that, mate.
And over on cage number 1, your winner by unanimous decision in the blue corner, representing Ireland, Akim Kinsella.
Well done to
Yeah, I
Akim.
think that's fair. That's how I was implying I'd seen it. Yeah, I think that's a fair decision.
That's a big win as well against Ellis Clement. You know, he's got a lot of experience as an amateur.
Yeah, exactly. Coming in with a 7-2 record. I think Kim's debut, was it? 0-1. Yeah, so 0-1, a loss to a very tough guy, and he beats the most experienced guy in the division.